I'm not a big reader really. I have a few books at home, you know. Well, they're telephone directories really. Although the one book I have got that was propping up a table or something, but it's called The Bible. You might have heard of it. And I started reading it, and you know, 7 years later, I thought that's all right. And I thought I'd write a poem. I'd try and reinterpret it, the first bit, as I only really got to the first 3 pages basically. But this is right at the start, and it's the poem is called 6 Days. Okay, here we go. In the beginning, God created the heavens and earth. It was a week's work, but he finished it in 6 days because he wanted the Sunday off. On the Sunday, he had a bit of a rest. To manage this, he needed help. So before anything else, he created the goblins. Then he began on the other stuff. God made the sun and moon and nice places for holidays, but the dark and trip you up, diseased, dangerous bits, they were built by goblins. It was a lot to do, but you can do a lot in 6 days. 6 days is a long time. I know. Once I was on remand for 6 days, and then once I sat in my room with a bag of magic mushrooms for 6 days, and that's nearly forever. It took 6 days to make heaven and earth. The light, the dark, the day and night, the sky, water, land, seeds, trees and fruit, all the stars, all the living creatures, the birds, the fish, the goblins. God made man in his own image, and he made woman in his own image, to rule all the other creatures on earth, except for the goblins. God, heaven, earth, 6 days, all that unmeasured vastness, an infinity of time and space in an expanding universe. 77 zillion stars. And yet, the Sufis say the heavens are too cramped for God. He prefers to live in the loving expanse of a lover's heart. So I should look for him there. That is if I ever get out of this room and get past these goblins. 6 days work. It's good if you can get it. Heaven and earth. I look at heaven from the earth and stare at a universe that has countless number of galaxies. Galaxies are stars and dust and space. And Stephen Hawking tells me they are waving, spiralling and dancing. And they get together in gangs. The Milky Way is a gang. And like demented hoodies on BMXs, they roar about, charge about through space at millions of miles per hour. God made our big universe. But remember, if the Sufis are right, he only goes there for special occasions. Normally, you will find him in man's innermost consciousness. That's God's permanent residence. And meanwhile, he leaves heaven to the gangs and earth with all its creatures, that's you and me, to the goblins